RedZoneSports.bet, the British home of American sports.
Hi, welcome to the SportsHeads. The 2018 London Games have been announced. I'm Simon Millen from Lindy's Sports, and alongside Sam Morgan from The Verge magazine, we're going to have a little chat about the London Games and the announcement this week. 3 games, of course. The first one at Tottenham Hotspur. It's going to be in week 6, October the 14th. The Seattle Seahawks at the Raiders. A really interesting game to start.
It is an interesting game, and I think that purposely they've probably put what I'd say is the most sort of standout game at Tottenham, just to generate that interest again. Gutted because I'm an Arsenal fan, but yeah, I think it'll be a great game, and I think one that will draw a lot of interest. One for the new stadium, one for the matchup.
Of course, we got Russell Wilson going up against Derek Carr. I mean, Derek Carr coming back off an injury. It should be a matchup of 2 really high caliber quarterbacks.
Yeah. I think so. You've got the quarterbacks, and obviously Gruden coming in at the Raiders as well. Obviously, there's going to be a lot to prove. I'm just hoping we catch the right Seahawks without any injuries as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, we don't miss out on that. But yeah, certainly the 2 quarterbacks coming in will be, be good for everyone to actually witness.
Personally, I think that Tottenham is not the best place in the world to host an NFL game, simply because of the locale. It's impossible to park round there. It's a really difficult place to get to. So I'm with you, and I think that's probably why they put this game on there. Yeah. Whether or not I'd appreciate Twickenham a little better, I don't know, but I'd sooner have Wembley. But of course, we've got two other games at Wembley.
We do have 2 other games at Wembley,
which is great.
Yeah.
And of course, week 7 or week 8, and that's October the 21st or the 28th. We've got the Eagles at the Jaguars.
Yes.
Looks a really good matchup as we currently stand.
Yeah, it should be a great game. Obviously, we're going to have Wentz obviously returning, hopefully, as long as he touch wood, he stays injury free as well. And obviously, we'll probably see, potentially, if you looked at the show before, you'll see the Blake Bortles might not be here. They might have a fresh quarterback, but obviously the Jags are improving each year. So we saw what they did to the Ravens. Yeah. So we can see a really, really good matchup. And as I say, it's encouraging. We're getting some of the sort of top teams coming over to the
Exactly.
UK.
29 now of the 32 teams have been over, because the Titans are coming over to face the Chargers, and that could be week 7, week 8, still to be announced.
Yeah, this game could go anywhere. We know sometimes you look on paper now, it's like, oh, I'm not sure about that, and then obviously as the season unfolds and all the new players and the roster changes, it could be another big game. But at the end of the day, the Titans are still in the playoffs. We've got another team from the playoffs this year, obviously coming to the UK.
Chargers only just missed out as well,
and that's it. And we might see obviously the Chargers. They're, we'll say, a new franchise in LA, so they'll have another year of building on that. So it could be another great game. And yes, at Wembley, tried, trusted, and they know how to do the game. So
top tier quarterback as well in the respect of Philip Rivers as well. One of our last chances probably to see
him as well. Yes, perfect.
Should be fun.
Yeah.
But what's the pick of the games for you?
I'll go back to the Seahawks Raiders games in terms of the matchup. I really, really hope that they can get it right with Tottenham. There's probably an opportunity, because of how long it's going to take you to get to the stadium from the stations, to have a nice tailgate and actually bring a bit more of the American feel to the UK and offer the fans that opportunity. But yeah, let's see how they get on.
Are we slightly disappointed there are only 3 games this year, and no Green Bay, which we sort of expected they might come over as one of the away teams?
I think when you've had 4 games, people expect that it was going to be, you're sport again to have that 4th game. I don't know if there was an issue, maybe potentially they were going to have Twickenham in there with the 4th game, and whether there's a few issues, or maybe how the state of the pitch, how it was left. But I'm kind of not disappointed that it's not at Twickenham. I think that it's the NFL games aren't suited to there. I'd like to see Wembley have another game. They seem to get it right. But let's see. Maybe they've done that on purpose, because if you look at the teams that have yet to come over, it would set it up for the following year to be 3 games again.
I think we're very, very lucky to get the 3 games. It wasn't that long ago we were having American bowls and having the sort of backups playing and the guys. So we're very privileged to have them over here, and growing all the time, regardless of just 3 rather than 4 games.
And obviously we'll be there as the SportsHeads, obviously to cover it as much as we can.
Absolutely. Big things planned for the SportsHeads in the year. Hopefully we'll grow this thing as much as they're growing the American games over here.
Yeah.
Sam Morgan, Simon Millam from Lindy Sports. We will hopefully see you soon. Those are the London games. The tickets will be on sale soon. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
American football and my hot cheerleaders. It'll make you feel like a Yank. RedZoneSports.bet, the British home of American sports.